guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, I finally picked up this baby right here, which is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. This is the look that I came up with today. I did do this look. Right now it's currently, what time is it right now? It is 9:35 and I did have work today. So I did wear this look today, but since I did get a lot of requests, I wanted to sit down and record it for you guys. So yeah, this is the look that I came up with today using this palette. If you guys want to see how I achieved this eye look, I mainly just focused on the eye look just because I had my face done already. So I kind of just focused you guys on the eyes. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this eye look right here, then you know what to do and just keep on watching. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna achieve this look right here, and my eye is a little bit pink because I did wear this look already today, but I got a lot of requests and I got a lot of compliments on it, so I thought I should sit down and record it for you guys. Let's just address the elephant in the room. I have a little friend here today. It's not little, actually, it is big, but we'll just go ahead and cover that. Okay, so I just recently picked up this package, and let's just take a moment to appreciate this palette, because I know I said that the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette was like my go-to palette, but after receiving this puppy and after using it today with this look, I am obsessed, and you guys have to go get it. You guys definitely have to go get it, and it is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. This palette, let me just tell you. Let me just show you guys. And let me just tell you how huge it is first compared to a regular. Let me just get the Morphe. Like, look at that size difference. Come on. But anywho, I just recently picked this up, and it has been my, well, actually I'm not even going to say my go-to, but I used it to achieve this look today. But overall, I definitely recommend this palette. As you guys can see, the middle shade right here are all the transition colors, which I think is a great idea. And then you have your like little groups of browns, and then you have your kind of purpley mahogany colors. You have your greens over here, and then you have your blues. So honestly, this is don't mind my nail either. This is an amazing palette. So this is the palette that we're gonna go ahead and use today. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with this NG329 brush from Be Bella. And that Morphe palette also comes with like the little names. So I went ahead and I started taking Sunder, which was the third shade from the middle row. So that's going to be my transition shade. Transition shade. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to start. And look at, honestly, you guys are probably not going to be able to see how pigmented these are because of that kind of pink that I have underneath my eye already. But let me just tell you, if you guys thought the Jaclyn Hill palette was pigmented and whatever, this one is literally amazing. So I'm just taking that into the crease, and I'm gonna kind of just round it out towards the end, and then just flick it out just a little bit. I have to get used to like doing my eyeshadow looks like more rounded out towards the end. So I'm just gonna go back in a couple times with this shade just to get it just a little bit more pigmented. And then the next brush that I'm going to go in with is this Be Bella NG341 brush. It's just like a blending brush. No, I just want to actually, no, I'm lying. That's not the brush I went in with. It's this Morphe M513. It's just like a more fluffier one. And then now I'm going to take Create. Is it Create? Yeah. It's a pink color like that. And then this one I'm going to first focus it on the outer and the inner portion. You just want to make sure you tap off the excess because this one does have a lot of fallout right here. I'm going to zoom you guys into the eyes just a little bit more so you guys can really just focus in on the eyes. So I'm just going to keep taking more of this color and applying that to the crease. Now I'm just connecting it. So the first part I put it onto the outer. So you guys can see this has a lot of fallout. So first I just put it onto the inner and the outer portion. And then now I'm just connecting it. And this is what gives it, this color is like the main color that gives it that nice pinky tones. So again, just going back in. And I'm kind of just putting the brush into my eye and then moving it back and forth. Just like that. And then I'm going to go back in with that first brush that we used for the transition. And then just blend any hard lines out. So I'm going to take this Morphe M330 brush. It's a little bit just more tapered. And then taking the color Passion, which is a more deep kind of color. Again, tapping off the excess. And then I'm going to focus this again on the outer portion of my eye first. So this is going to give it that kind of intensity, like that kind of purpley color. I cannot talk today. Purpley. And then the inner corner like this. And I kind of just put my brush into the inner corner and I just go up and down. And then connecting it in the middle. And the trick too is just to lean your head back so that way you have like a clean surface to work on. And then at this point I'm just going to keep going back and forth with the brush, the Morphe M330 and the Morphe M513, just to start to diffuse any harsh lines. So I'm just going to really switch off with these two brushes. Just going to add a little bit more. And then after this shade, we do go in with just one more. So again, just diffusing that. And then the last brush that we're going to go in with is this Morphe M322 brush. So this is just a bullet brush. And then taking the shade Forever, which is the deepest purple in this, not in this palette, but in like the pink kind of group. And then again, focusing it first on the outer and the inner portion. So as you can see, this one is a bit darker. And then just connecting it in the middle. And this one I do take kind of higher, just because when I go in and I cut my crease, I kind of take half of that color out. So I just bring it up just a little bit higher, just like that. And then I'm just going to go back in with that 330 and then just blend all that out. My Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Then I'm just going to take a flat synthetic brush, taking that concealer, and then I'm just going to cut the crease. Okay, so now that we have that crease cut out, first I took the shade Spark, and then I took that on this just flat synthetic brush from Be Bella, and then I did wet it with Fix Plus just to give it a bit more of that metallic kind of finish. So I took that shade Spark, and then once I get to the inner and the outer portion of the eyes, I kind of just try my best to blend it in, because I do want it to be blended in. And now for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take this Morphe M222, and I'm going to take that shade Forever. And pretty much what we did to the top, I'm going to do to the bottom. So focusing this color first on the outer portion and in the inner portion. I'm pretty much going to do what I did to the top to the bottom, but I'm going to do it in reverse. So I'm going to start with the darker colors, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter colors. And then I took this Be Bella RG215, and then I mixed a little bit of Create with that first transition shade. And then just run that across the entire bottom lash line. Now that the eyes are finished, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Share. And let me tell you, I recently purchased these, and these are super, super pigmented. And they're really creamy. So now for lips, I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken. So that pretty much sums up this entire look with the one and only Morphe 39.8 Dare to Create palette. When I tell you guys that this palette is my go-to, it's going to be definitely my go-to because it has that whole row of transition shades and it still has those pop of colors, and it's just an amazing palette overall. I definitely am going to be creating many looks using this palette. But this is the look that I had came up with today. It is really glam, but I don't know, I really like the warm kind of berry colors. I just absolutely love it. Like I said, I did get requests to do this tutorial, so that's why I'm putting it up for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Again, don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you guys are notified every single time I upload a new video. And that is pretty much it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hi! It's like a pink. Oh my gosh! We could hear you! I need to get new lashes. I needed mascara too. You don't need everything. You know why? Why? 'Cause I want more. Where's that from? Huh? I want more.